Hello, welcome. So today I am ready to tackle my first really big organizing, cleaning project since surgery. Today we are in my boys' room. I have a 1 and a 3-year-old, so as we come in their room, this is Landon's bed, Elias's bed. We have some shelves here on the wall. And then, so this is the shelving unit that we have. We have 2 9-cube units stacked on top of each other, which I love, and I actually want to do that in our own bedroom. And then the main goal for today, because I don't know if I'll really be able to do everything. Normal Shannon would love to, but this, there's the top of their closet where we store some things. This is my main plan right here. All the toys, toys. So I'm going to go through, organize, declutter, etc., etc. Okay, so Brandon is going to be taking everything from downstairs upstairs to the boys' room, so everything is consolidated. He's also going to grab all of the toys from the car. I like to have specific toys out there, or like different toys, so that they're not taking toys back and forth. That's my goal. So here he is coming in now with a basket of toys. This is the first step here. So we have the basket. Here, let's show. I keep this basket in the car with toys, and I feel like a lot of the ones in here are probably like garbage or ready to get rid of. And then I'm going to look in the closets and make sure under the furniture that there is also not any toys hiding anywhere. Okay, so I'm completely taking every last book and toy, and Brandon's going to take them all upstairs. I'm also going to have him bring this little basket that has some water and some breakfast for me, and then some things to clean. I personally have my motivation. There, it's just like crazy. Whatever. I personally have my motivation in the morning. As the day goes on, I am less and less likely to be productive. So I'm kind of glad because today Brandon is taking the boys out of the house so I can get this done now before nap time. Another place I keep things is on top of the fridge here, so I'm going to grab any books or toys or anything of theirs that is on top of the fridge. On the very top here and in this cube over here, and then there's some random ones that have made their way around the unit here. I store my games, so I am going to be taking those out of this room and putting them in our own room. I just checked the rest of the upstairs, my bedroom, the bathroom, the hallway, there's some toys there, to just grab those. And then there's 2 other areas we have toys that I am not touching, and those are bath toys, and then we also have a bin outside of outside toys. So those are the only 2 areas that I'm not grabbing the toys from. As Brandon brings in the toys from downstairs, I'm going to walk you guys through what's in each of the bins. So like I said, at the very top, there is my games that will be removed, and then my plan is to put storage totes up there of like building blocks and Legos and things like that. Over here is, these have not been done in a while. This is puzzles, I believe. This one is kind of like learning things, so like little counting bears or alphabet things. Over here is, I have 2 magazine racks, and in one was their like coloring books and construction paper, but I actually moved that into a storage bin I just recently got. And then in the other one, it's like these kind of paperback books from, a lot of them are the Imagination Train. there's a birthday bag blocking, but it's just a bookshelf, a bookshelf, a bookshelf, a bookshelf, and another bookshelf. And then here we have their diapers, Landon's shirts, Landon's pants, pajamas, Elias's shirts, Elias's pants. And then on the bottom here, I have 3 toy bins. So one of them was blocks, which I took the blocks out and put them in another storage bin. So there's one that was empty, and then one that's balls and one that's stuffed animals. I'm still just like, whoa, that looks intense. So before Brandon heads out, he is going to actually be grabbing all that lovely stuff out for me to go through. I can see a couple of things. I can tell you what they are. So that is actually a box of things that are, if we have another kid. And then this is a box of like books and things to gift to people. I think that's actually just diapers. And then these boxes, the reason this happened was because of my surgery and Christmas and stuff. A lot of things were just getting thrown in these boxes until today when I am able to go through everything, because I didn't expect Brandon to not only take care of our home, but also be as tediously organized as I am. On the top of the closet here, so we have, this is a plastic tote that we keep all of our extra toiletries in. This is Brandon's drill. There's a big thing of bath salt, and behind that we have like a piggy bank. And then in this cube we keep extra wipes, and then this one is sheets. Okay, so I think it's time to just jump to a time lapse of all this work, and I will check in with you and like explain all the details at the end, praying that this is all in one day. Well, I have everything unloaded, pretty much. I didn't do the puzzles yet, but I have everything out so I can see everything we have, and holy moly, we have way too much stuff. Like, I'm getting anxious just doing this. It's always a really big task the first time you organize and declutter, but from there, like I said, because of my surgery, I wasn't able to stay on it. But normally it's something that at least once a month, if not more, I will just do like a really quick 15-minute, make sure everything is like where it goes, get rid of anything that we're not using. Because, I mean, of course we had Christmas. I am just like, wow, we have way too much stuff. So it will be really good to kind of prune this all down. And also, the reason I'm like setting everything out is because then I can see, okay, we have like multiples of certain things, and that's not necessary. This little storage bin that I want to use for cars, and I put all the cars right there. So I'm going to try and keep just what fits in this bin, and then some for maybe if they can be bath toys or outside toys or car toys. So over here I put like all the big toys. And again, I don't know that I need to have this many really big toys. When I take toys downstairs, typically what I like to do is we have this one basket right here, which I'm still searching for a new storage system, but this is like one of the 11 by 11 cube baskets. So I have one basket that I will keep in the living room, and then there's like a shelf, and then normally I'm okay with one, at most two big toys downstairs. So we have a lot. And then this is the bin that I like to keep in the car. What else? And then, like I said, down on the bottom here, I have the balls and the stuffed animals, and then sometimes I'll put another bin of something. but just where there's just a very few amount of toys, because the you have out, the quicker everything can be cleaned up. And I do not want cleanup time to be a struggle for me or for them. And so, yes, but I think my books, I think today is just toys, and then books will probably be a different video. Like complete chaos in here, so it's hard to believe that I am just about done. So I had a couple of things I was gonna kind of just show you guys. I have my like organizational tubs up there. That's not where they're gonna go. I just have to wait for Brandon to like move them up to the very top. And then, like I said, bookshelf coming another day. And then, as you remember, the puzzles and stuff like that, those two totes, the two cubes right there, those will also be coming another day. Has all their puzzles and stuff. On this chaos down here, I have some piles. So these things over here, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep them or not. This pile here is things that will be car toys, but I only usually let them have like a couple of toys so that it doesn't get too crazy. So I'll just put the rest in a Ziploc bag to kind of rotate them out. And like these are the type of toys that's like, I could care less if they get broken or lost or whatever. Over here is some things that can become bath toys. And then this pile here, all these balls and this big truck, I'm going to move to their outside toy bin, which, wish me luck, because that will also come another day. But I have one really, really large tote out there, and I like everything to fit in there, but Elias has two big Tonka trucks that take up most of the space. So I kept debating on this truck if I would get rid of it or not. And then I was like, oh, I'll just make it an outside one. But now I'm wondering if it should just go. I don't know. I don't know yet. And then in this box here, I have things that I'm keeping. They're multiple parts though, so I want to maybe get like storage things for them. And then I'm kind of deciding if I want to keep the Mega Bloks or not. I'm not positive. So, and then those are things that are going to go elsewhere. These over here are those superhero ornaments. I will actually put them back in the Christmas bin. And then that toy there is someone else's. And then this one, my mom, for my first Christmas, she used a toy to make an ornament. And this was, I got this for Elias for his first Christmas. So I thought that would be cool to make this into like a little ornament. Because in some year, he'll have that passed down to him when he has his own family. Alright, so now I'm going to load up the little car bin here. And try and just get as much of this picked up as I can, so that Brandon can come home and just kind of take care of my trash and my donations. And this is just a random box full of boxes. So, all right, let's go. Let's finish this. So I think this is hopefully the final update here. Like I said, that's a bin of stuff I'm keeping but needs little storage containers. This right here is toys that are going downstairs. So like I said, I keep the one blue cube and then usually one big toy. A lot of the stuff in there too is stuff that I kind of want to like test and see how much they like and play with it, and to see if we can get rid of it. This is the car basket, just a couple of things, like 2 toys for each get in there. And then I put the rest In this big tote here, I have a grocery bag that I just put the rest of the car toys in. All right, so the way I organized the bins were, this one here was pretty much all items that are just like one item. It doesn't have a bunch of little pieces with it. And a lot of things in here also make noise. This one has little pieces with it, but it could not fit in the other bin. And I kept debating on just getting rid of something, but I ultimately decided to just move that into this bin so I can make decisions later. I'm fatigued from making decisions. So then in this bin, and I just have the 2 totes that I will put in their closet there. So in this tote, I put everything that has, almost nothing in here makes noise. These ones, very annoying. The Fisher-Price strains, they do make noise, but I took the batteries out of them because very irritating. Because there's not even like an off switch. It just constantly goes off. So I take the batteries out of those. But everything in here does not make noise, and it has multiple pieces. The reason I kind of keep track of toys that make noise are I usually only have like 1 or 2 toys downstairs that make noise at a time. All right, so the totes are put in there, and then over here we have, it's a really huge gate that we can set up. Sorry, I'm very out of breath. Okay, that was literally just from pulling those in there. Okay, so the big gate for like putting it outside or whatever to kind of corral our kids in, specifically when we're younger. So Lena might need that this summer. So I was trying to really figure out what to do about the big toys. One of them, this big ride-on tractor thing, is going to go downstairs. And I'm for sure keeping the Melissa and Doug cleaning set and that cart. They love that cart. This thing, no one ever plays with it. So I kind of want to get rid of it, but I've tried to sell it before because I did buy it for like 30 bucks or something. So I want to sell it, but whenever I post it before, no one wanted it. So I just hang on to it. And then this one here doesn't get a ton of use, but it's kind of one of those, like, you bring it down and it entertains your kids for like 30 minutes. And sometimes you just kind of need one of those toys. So for right now, I'm going to hang on to all the things. But yes, that's my thought process. Pretty exciting because I actually have an empty basket there on the bottom, at least for right now. Maybe I'll just put the, I don't know, I used to always have the, like, Mega Bloks that are in there. I used to always have them down there where they could just play with them whenever they want, because if they pull it out, they have to clean it up themselves. And then Brandon, this goes downstairs, this little basket and table. And we have these cool foam blocks. I'm still trying to find a storage solution for those because I don't want to have a massive tote for them. I like need a tote that's like half the size of the big ones. So I'm trying to find one of those. And there's a basketball hoop. I'll probably put that in the closet. All right, and then out here we have, in this laundry basket, it's everything that needs to go in the outside bin. Like I said, the couple ornaments and stuff there. We had our bath toys in this, and then we would put it up on a ledge. It's just a small little ledge. We would put it up there after we dried out the toys so that they weren't gross. But I have this basket here that actually has holes in the bottom, and I've heard this idea from someone I follow on Instagram. Her name is Reset My Space, and I love following her for like cleaning and organization inspiration. So I dumped all of the bath toys into here. Again, I did not organize them. We will deal with all that another day. But I dumped them in here. The only issue is in my bathroom here, it won't fit on that ledge, which is super tiny. And then this one's a little wider, but it won't fit on that one either. So I don't know where to store them. So if you have any thoughts on where to store those, I don't know. All right, I think that brings us to over here. We have our pile of things we're getting rid of. I was like, if they have that ride-on tractor, we'll get rid of this one. It's cool, but like, seriously, they take up so much space. And I'm just like, this is actually a really, really big box. And it's pretty full of stuff to get rid of. And then over there is just like garbage. Yeah, I am quite proud of this. It still looks, like I said, insane, but that's because Brandon just needs to come in and kind of like, a lot of it is just really heavy stuff that I have to have him put where it goes. I have been cleaning, organizing all of this stuff for about 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, but normal pre-surgery Shanna, who was not forced to rest, would say, no, it's not done until it's all done. But I'm giving myself grace, and that's that. Okay, time to show the finished product. As of right now, on another day, I really want to do the bookshelf. I have puzzles to take care of. The top of the closet still needs done. So there's a couple things left in their room that still need to be done, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the finalness of the toy organization. All right, so we're gonna start here on the bottom. Over here we have some stuffed animals. There's some things in there that I decluttered. I have an entire empty basket, whoop whoop. And then some balls. A lot of the balls I moved to outside toys. And then at the very, very top, again, here's puzzles and stuff. So all of these shelves will be done another day. The clothes are actually good. I just did those the other day. But if you caught that vlog, because I didn't do it as a special video. But, so still need to go through all that. But on the very top, we have Legos. We have, cars and animals. And then we have magnet tiles and foam blocks and a Little People nativity set, and I am absolutely loving the way that that looks up there. It makes me very happy, and it will just be super simple to just grab out a bin. The reason I chose to do like those things in there, they are the things that like I will just grab out, like just the magnet tiles or just the foam blocks. And okay, you're playing with that, all the other toys are put away, and then once you're done with those toys, we put them back in the bin and they go back away, just because I personally get pretty stressed out if there's too many toys out, because that means we have to pick them all up. And so I really like that idea. Obviously, like the cars will come out when it's not just car time, but my kids have lots of cars, and I kind of liked using these bins as a way to say, okay, some of these can be either moved to outside toys or whatever, or decluttered, because, you know, we only need so many in our house. Okay, so now in the closet, like I said, the top is still exactly the same and needs to be done on another day. And then we come down here. Here is their bath toys. This is a bin of things that are multi-pieces, and so I need to kind of find a way to store some of that stuff. And then I showed you guys what was in each of these totes already, and then we have the big toys. There's a basketball hoop, and then some other big things. And then I like to hang a bag here that I put any clothes that Elias is outgrowing, I put in there to save for Landon. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe and all that stuff. I mostly been doing vlogging every day, but I do plan to start doing some organization videos and maybe sharing the books that I'm reading. Basically, just whatever I'm liking in life, I will share with you. So I will see you guys in another video. Bye.